What is environment? The environment is a system formed by natural and artificial elements that are interrelated and that are modified by human actions. It is about the environment that conditions the way of life of society. That includes natural, social, and cultural values that exist in a given place and time. Importance of environment. All organisms obtain from the environment all the elements that they need to live, from air and water to shelter and food, that allows them to grow, develop, and obtain energy.
Now I'm gonna tell you some of the characteristics of the environment. They are the organisms, the water, the air, the temperature, the geographic disasters, and living organisms. So I'm gonna explain them. The organisms are an individual animal, plant, or single-celled life form. Then the water. The water is the clear liquid that has no color, taste, or smell, falls from clouds as a rain, and forms streams, lakes, and seas. Then the air is invisible gaseous substance surrounding the earth, a mixture mainly of oxygen and nitrogen. And then the temperature is the measured amount of heat in place or in the body. And then there are some geographic disasters that happen around the world, and they are a major adverse event resulting from natural processes of the earth. And the last are the living organisms that they share characteristics such as the ability to move and reproduce, and there are different types of them.
The ecosystem, which is all the communities of living organisms that are found in a specific place, their habitats and their interactions we live in, provide natural services for us humans and all other species that have an impact on our health. The ecosystem, which is all of the communities of living organisms that are found in a specific place, their habitats and their interactions we live in, provide natural services for us humans and all other species that are essential to our health, our survival, and our quality of life. For example, forests remove carbon dioxide and other pollutants from our earth we breathe, and it also cools our air temperature. A clean environment is essential for healthy living. The more you don't care about our environment, the more it will become polluted with contaminants and toxins that will eventually impact our health in a bad way. Earth is warming. For the sake of our children and our future, we must do more to combat climate change. Yes, it's true that no single event makes a trend, and now it's not possible to ignore that, but Earth is. Our home. The Earth is where we're living, and we better take care of it. And for sure we will be better persons if we do small things to help it. Our planet. Our home, which is the only one we have now.
Hi, I'm Diego Lozano, and let's continue with why is it important to take care of the environment and the contamination. So I have three things to say here. The first one is a clean environment is essential for healthy living. The more you don't care about the environment, the more it will become polluted. And this is pretty bad because if you go out to a park like to do some exercise, some activities, well, of course you can do that stuff, but the air, the oxygen, sorry, that you will breathe is going to be very contaminated, and this is pretty harmful for your health. Another thing is Earth is warming. Every time it's getting more noticeable climate changes, and these are also pretty bad because Earth is getting hotter every time because our fault or well, maybe not our fault exactly because like me, I do small things, small actions to help the climate change. But other people they're just like, I don't care about it. So yes, we need to get in mind that if we don't do stuff right now, it's going to be very late, like tomorrow. And another point is our home. Yes, of course, you have your home where you sleep and you do that where you do stuff and things like that, but your home is on earth. So we need to get we need to do small actions, small things, as I said before, that can help contribute the climate changes. So that's it for my part. I hope you enjoyed, and let's continue.
Actions we can do to take care of our environment. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Cut down on what you throw away. Follow the 3 Rs to conserve natural resources and landfill space. Volunteer. Volunteer for cleanups in your community. Conserve water. The less water you use, the less runoff and wastewater that eventually end up in the ocean. Choose sustainable. You can get involved in protecting your watershed. To educate. Buy less plastic and bring a reusable shopping bag. Use long-lasting light bulbs. Energy-efficient light bulbs reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Also, flip the light switch off when you leave the room. Plant a tree. Trees provide food and oxygen. They help save energy, clean the air, and help combat climate change. Don't send chemicals into our waterways. Choose non-toxic chemicals in the home and office. Bike more, drive less.